Well, hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 25. Hope you're all doing well. We are here today, of course, on the 7th Species Homestead map. And once again, I find myself in need of trees. So, I've cut down half a dozen or so, and we're going to go grab them and take them to where they're needed. Indeed. Hope everybody's doing well. It is the final day, oh, I don't need this, of June today. So tomorrow is July 1st, although this won't be going up until I think the 7th or 8th. Happy birthday to all of my Canadian, or fellow Canadians, I guess, the easiest way. Ooh, nice, you grabbed a little more than I thought you would. Cool. There we go. Another pleasantly warm day here on the Sunshine Coast. Supposed to hit about 26 today, maybe 27 tomorrow. So no really horrible heat waves or anything, not yet. Although I did install my air conditioner in the window today. And, well, that was an interesting process. I got it out here to the living room and then realized that part of the cover sort of thing that I used for the rest of the window, that because I mean obviously you have to have your entire window open, my windows slide side to side, so it's not like you can just lift them and then lower them onto your AC. No. So yeah, to take up the space above it, I made myself a cover. Didn't really like what it came with, and because you had no way to open it, it was a solid cover, and I wanted to be able to let some fresh air through when I wasn't needing to use the AC. But anyway, I realized I'd forgotten a piece of it, so I set the AC down in my chair and went to get it, and I guess I hadn't put it far enough back in the chair, because I just hit the room it was in, and boom! And of course, being me in my early days, this was, I don't know, maybe 6:30 this morning. My poor downstairs neighbor, I'll have to apologize when I see them. There we go. Well, kind of gave us a full load, eh? Didn't actually see how many trees that was, but a few. A few. But it's all installed now. I haven't turned it on yet, because, I mean, it's not the temperature it needs to be for that. And I have double blackout curtains on all of the windows that actually face the sun. And then on the living room ones here, I also have a large sheet that is silver on one side and blue on the other. And in the winter, I put the dark blue side out and let it absorb some of the sunlight. And in the summer, I put the silver side out so it reflects it all back. And it seems to work pretty darn that's about as close as you want to go. Pretty darn well. So yeah, there's only a few days a year when it gets intolerably hot. And one day of warm weather doesn't do it. It's only when we get a few in a row. So let's pop off the straps. It currently has just a bunch of materials missing. Lots of coal, but yeah, no wood. So let's come over here. And let's see how much good that load did. 35,000. Not bad. That's not bad at all. That was a worthy load of wood. Beautiful. Very good. Now, I have been to Old Man 102, the mod, or the map author. Been out to Steve's site, and there is indeed food mixers that go with the map, as well as a garden. Yes, the garden we had on our last homestead map turned out to be so overpowered you could pretty much just not do anything else but drive from the garden to the market and make bazillions of dollars. In fact, it would have worked out better because you wouldn't have had to spend so much of those bazillions of dollars on expensive equipment. So, but anyway, so yeah, there's that, and there's also feeders. So we will want to be getting the feeders down. We don't have a whole lot to put in them at the moment, but yeah. And I believe there's even one that, oh, but it's probably for his chicken coop. Because there's a, I think I saw a chicken mixer thinger dealy, right? So yeah. Do you have everything? You do. Alright. We know you do. So, whoosh. There we go. And swim, 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 swim. Ah, crap, I think a turtle bit me. Alright, let's get up the hill here. Get out of the water, it's full of dangerous amphibians. Alright. Now. So, this is pigs, is it? This is pigs, okay. And then we've got our sheeps and goatsen and our sheeps and goatsen. Then we've got moo, and that's a nice thing to have in the middle of the road, the hen house. So I'm thinking right across the road in this sort of an area where we have all these trees, some dang reason, we will, well, I mean, depending what they cost, too. I mean, you never know. Let's say, although Steve is quite consistent in some things, like his factories tend to produce really quickly, on other things, I don't know. Like, these things might be worth $300,000 a piece, at which point we'll be buying exactly none. At least not now. So, let's see if we can find these things to start with, shall we? She's no shed, or no, it's not really a silo, is it? No, not really. Or an extension for one, for that matter. It's not a constructible container, kind of. No, I'm not seeing it. Tools. Could be a tool. It's not. And it's certainly not a farmhouse. So, mixing stations. Okay, this would be the ones. Okay, this one looks to be for pigs, I think. I mean, it's putting out pig food. So, oh my god, they're huge. What the heck? I mean, they're an okay price, but lordy. I had no idea they were going to be this big. So, huh. Yeah, I kinda... Well, it's definitely the only one. So, I mean... There's this one for pig food, same price. Look at the size of it. You know, and it takes less things to make it happy. Look at everything you need to put in here. I don't know, man. What the heck is this? but yeah, that's just going to contain that. I mean, if that just makes pig food for that price, it's not worth it. Like, not for that price, but for that amount of materials. I mean, grass, hay, you know. Canola, corn, potatoes, and wheat. Canola, corn, potatoes, wheat, plus 4 other ingredients. And this is the one for cows. That makes sense. So yeah, mineral feed. This sort of things you'd expect. Silage, hay, grass, and mineral feed. But this needs that plus 5 other things. Well, I don't know why I saw chicken thing. I mean, I know this has got to be the latest one because I didn't know about it. It was actually mentioned in a Facebook post that was posted yesterday. So, you know, that he'd just done these. Well, that may be, but yeah. I am cheap and lazy, so if I can get away with, you know, a smaller version, I'm going to do that, I'm afraid. So, let's go there and there. Actually, this is the cow one. Crap, I put them in the wrong place. Whoops. Yes. Okay. That's where the pig one is supposed to go. There we go. And boop. Okay. Now the cow one. We'll put it over here by, oh, I don't know, the cows. Yes. There we go. Okay. And just in case this thing does some kind of weird and wonderful universal feeding of the everythings, I'm going to put one of these down. There we go. There we go. Now, let's go to this, and this. There we go. Let's go bigger. And I think we're going to change the shape as well. Yeah. Now that tree is going to come down, so we can make that a little bit wider. There we go. Put our road back in. Do the same here. Go along the fences. The road in, we'll strip up the side. Much easier to get good edges using the circle. Obviously the ends don't end up square. They end up kind of odd, but then if you walk it past, you get a perfect edge. There we go. Okay, that straightens out that area pretty good. Alright, now when we've actually got something to put in those, we can start to think about getting some haminals. Although I suppose the chickens we could do, because, you know, chickens are cheap. And I think we're producing everything else they need. Let's have a look. Okay, we need boxes. Boxes. No, it wouldn't be any of those. I don't think the big mill gives us boxes, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Good. So that's not a problem. We have boxes. Where'd you go there? Hen house. Crap, I've lost it now. Water's not a problem, of course. We can enable water. There we are. Wheat? Yeah. So chickens, boxes, and water. This is going to be... Because, of course, we got to harvest nothing when we started the game. So even that one's going to have to wait. We'll need to get this lump out of the middle of the road. Now, these don't actually... Well, I guess they connect on that end, right? I was going to say it doesn't really even connect back to the farm, but it does on that end, and that's fine. Maybe what we can do... Oh, hang on. It does here as well, alrighty. I was going to run a dirt road right along the side of the swamp, but this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Alright. Yeah. We could certainly fix this bit up a bit. Okay. But I want to get this road a little bit wider. There we go. And we don't need to go around back, so this doesn't have to be huge. Alright, good. There we go. Alright. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Well, I didn't see the, it said there was a garden. Maybe it's under... Here we go, gardens. Oh. You can grow corn, canola, potatoes, or wheat. Oh, really? And how big are these? Oh, they're pretty big. I mean, not bad, not at all, you know? It's not like we couldn't find a place to stuff one or two of these. Water, compost, and all that stuff. Maybe up by the Greenlee houses would be a better spot. Because we can get some wheat going. In fact, all four of those things would be awesome. That would be half our pig food, and yeah, all of our chicken food taken care of. Right there. And let's go back to this. This. Okay. All right. There we go. Why are you so... Okay, I guess I was standing close enough. Alright, well here we go with some apples and some bananas. Nice. Very nice. Okay, you're still doing fine. Blueberries are doing awesome. Not quite a full eggs yet. Alright, so everything should be... You guys are still okay for food? Yeah. Alright. So yeah, everything should be ricky-ticky at this point. Okay. It's full of coal. That's not actually the way I wanted to go. Awfully enough. Crates, furniture, pallets. Okay. That's it. That's it. Well, it's not, but let's see what it's got left in it. Well, we're still doing pretty good for pretty well everything, so... Oops. Alright, they're starting to tumble around now. Boy, that sure expanded the farm out, putting all the animal stuff in, eh? Wow. It's getting to be a big place. And this, of course, we'll throw into the sorting one. We're going to have to make sure we've got a good chunk of money come springtime. We do still need to get a rice planter and then, of course, a harvester, but a planter first. Though I don't think they're that much money, comparatively. I mean, all of this stuff is stupid expensive. Why are there blueberries in there? I thought food was down in its own thing. What the heck are you? Oh, that's got some of the stuff we just delivered. Boxes, crates, and nails. Okay. Yeah, this one's food. Okay. We'll need to suck the burries out of there. But I can't be parked on the platform because what it'll do is it'll load it beside it, and as soon as I load them, they'll just offload it into the warehouse again. Yeah, I did that once. Looked kind of funny though, because it sort of sets up this loop. Yeah. So, beware of loops. They're just a fancy name for a noose. Alright, there we go. Let's grab the food items out. They're not supposed to be in here. Clover, honey. Oh man, we got honey, blueberry. I don't know that clover should go in there either, actually. But let's get these out. So, sure, there's 8 clover. Okay. 14 blueberry. Let's get this stuff loaded. I'm not sure if we got all of those out or not, actually, because if there isn't room, they just won't put them out. Looks like we did, though. Cool. So now all we really need is this, the honey. Beautiful. Let's grab these. Boom, 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 boom. And since we're right there doing just that, let's crank her around. Ah! Too much, too much. I need to get off of there. It won't spawn more if I'm parked right on top of it. There we go. That's what we wanted. done. You're just waiting for me to pull away, aren't you? Yeah. 56,000 liter of honey. Boy, oh boy, if we took this to the market right now, we'd be back up in the big dollar brackets. Okay, it's starting to look kind of mucky up there, like we might be in trouble. When is, let's say honey. It peaks, ooh, it's pretty dang close to its peak, actually. Kind of the middle of March is when it totally peaks, but it's pretty close at 32. It peaks at 33. Well, 33 at the supermarket. That's actually more than its normal peak, so let's go. And we'll just assume we're going to get good money for the berries as well. Are you going to give me some more? I'll take them. I mean, if you're willing to load them on, I'm willing to drag them to the market. Let's see what we can get for this. Boy, they'll be happy to see us coming. Look at that. Food. Oh. Well, hopefully they won't buy the clover. Well, we can make more. Ooh. I think it's a bit too much weight. It's starting to do that drift thing. You know, where you go to make a little bit of a turn, and the next thing you know, it's... Yeah. I'm not going to try and cut through the woods with this load. We're going to very nicely take it to the road. Jeez. Yeah, that's probably not your your best way to load things. Let's put all the small boxes on the bottom and all the really big ones on top. Because why wouldn't you? Alright, well, this is going to be a little bit iffy. I can tell the traffic is just waiting to cram right up on us here. So, yeah, look at that. Where you going? I don't think so, man. You want to pass me, you've got to wait for oncoming traffic. Alright, go ahead, go ahead. Okay, so it's that building, eh? Oh, right there. I think we'll go around instead of cutting between the trees. You turning? You are. Excellent. Alright. So here we go. Payday. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I don't want to loosen the belts too soon in case it decides to go orbital on us. Alright, and it didn't take the clover. Perfect. It did give us $312,000. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, there's more construction as well. Cool. I think we got there one bus passing another. Oh no, I guess it's a truck passing a bus. Good Lord. People around here, they're in such a hurry. I mean, I'm doing over 50k, and 50k is the speed limit on municipal roads, at least where I live. But apparently not here. Now I almost feel like I could put another row of warehouses down the back of those ones to truly start getting all our goods organized, but I don't know. One thing that sounds like more than anything is work. Because they're not expensive, they're whatever a piece, but yeah. And it's mainly the stuff the mill puts out that I'd want to separate. Right. Although I suppose just as simple to find out where it is. Alright, let's flip off this clover. Nice. I'm pretty sure that was about as close as I could come to that other post. Apparently even closer for that one. There we go. Would have been easier to just come around this side and back it in, I suppose. It is a dang long trailer. We might maybe think about somewhere more practical to put it, like beside a building somewhere or something, you know. Might make more sense. Alrighty. Now I do have somewhere. Ah, there it is. I can see the top of it. A certain amount of hay put away. Ah, here we are. What do we have in here? Oh, no active production. So I could make silage or hay here, I'll betcha. Oh, I see. I can go grass to silage or hay to silage. So it's got water, it's got grass. Yeah, this only puts out silage. I need one that puts out hay as well. But I mean, we might as well light it up, right? Don't know why we wouldn't. There you go. So is there one that does hay? I mean, we don't have grass at the moment, but that's pretty temporary, right? Hey, factory sell points. No, it's not what I want. I think I want silos or silo extensions. Store crops, vegetables. Well, this will turn grass into hay. $9,500. Boy, I think I paid a heck of a lot more for that one. Oh, this is the one I had before. This is definitely the one I had before. Maybe this side. Geez, the roof really blends in on this thing. Eh? Gotta be careful though, because that field is awfully close. I don't want to paint over crops. Okay. Now we can do hay as well. And with that, my friends, I think we will call it a day. We spent a whole bunch of time spending a whole bunch of money. That's always fun. Till next time, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already and you do like the content. Till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.